So my Skeeter boat and Yamaha engine are both connected with a Slide Master jack plate. So with the PowerPole, this is the way Skeeters are, you can't just attach it straight to the transom, so you have to use an adapter. So this here is the mounting plate that goes right on the Slide Master jack plate, and we're going to put it on for you. So the first step is to take off the outside slide plate. We also blocked the engine with a piece of wood. Just take it off. Just like that, and hold the inside so it doesn't fall off. So now it is time to attach the adapter bracket. I did need a second hand for this, so my dad is holding the other side of this here. But that comes with 2 screws, and you just line it up to fit whatever your boat is. So now once you've tightened the bottom screw completely, to make sure it's nice and tight, get the top one on there. You want the pieces here to be square with the adapter plate. So now that the adapter plate is on the jack plate, we are going to raise the engine up and down to make sure it has enough clearance so the adapter plate's not in the way. So the specifications call for these bolts to be tightened to 80 pounds. So we have a torque wrench here to measure whenever the bolts get to 80 pounds. Get them up here. Now one of the cool things about this boat is that we don't have to drill any holes in the hull for the hydraulic lines. We can just put them straight through this vent here. So I'm going to take this off. Alright, so this here is kind of a two-man job. We have to work together to get the hydraulic lines through the vent. So now we're putting the top bolts in. Top is the most important for now. So now we are putting in the final ones. Alright, so we're going to make sure the PowerPole is vertical, and then we're going to tighten up the rest. So now we are sliding on the mesh protector onto the hydraulic lines. So far we have everything screwed on. PowerPole is nice and even. All the bolts are tight. All we have to do now is attach the hydraulic lines to the hydraulic pump, which we are going to install in just a second. So this here is the pump. It pretty much runs the whole thing, and this is the bracket. And we've determined that down here is the best place in my boat to put the pump. So you just put the bracket in there like that, and then we're going to install both in just like that. So now we're going to drill 4 holes where the brackets are. We marked them with a red Sharpie. We're going to drill right in the fiberglass. Good. Now we've drilled the 4 holes. So now you got your screws, got your power drill. Place the adapter down there right over the holes that you drilled. And just put the 4 screws in. Make sure not to strip them. Hopefully I don't strip them. So now your hydraulic lines are cut to length. You have the ferrule and the nut. And you just place it right down there, right in the middle on the pipe. The ferrule slides down and so does the nut. And you start to screw it on. And do that for the same on the other side. Good. So now that we've got the hydraulic lines attached to the pump, we're going to run the positive and the negative electrical lines around the back and neatly to the battery. So in conclusion, we have ran the hydraulic lines all around and into the pump. We've attached the pump around back here to the battery, to the positive and negative. And then we've ran the PowerPole up and down a few times to get the air out of the lines. So let's see how she works. Here we go. Woo! There we go. So I'm super excited that we got this thing up and running and installed. It really wasn't that difficult, just took a little bit of time. And hopefully this video kind of explained how it goes. The water's starting to warm up here in Texas, and I've started to see a few fish on beds. So I'm going to put this thing to work and get a few videos out for you guys. See you guys then.